You believe reality is solid. You believe time flows forward. You believe space is empty. Physics disagrees, and not as a theory, as measurement, as experiment, as repeatable fact. This is not mystical. This is modern physics. Let us start with space. You imagine space as a container, like a box, like an empty room. Objects sit inside it. That is the instinctive model. Isaac Newton believed something similar. Then Einstein removed the box. He showed that space is not separate from matter. Space bends. Matter curves space. Curved space guides motion. That is gravity. Not a pulling force, not invisible strings. Geometry. If you place mass somewhere, space changes shape. Planets move along that shape. That is all. Your brain does not feel this, because bending space is subtle at human scale. But GPS satellites must correct for it. If they do not, your location will drift. Your phone works because Einstein was correct. That should pause you. You live inside curved space. You just do not perceive it. Now we move smaller, very small, inside atoms. Quantum mechanics begins here. You think particles are tiny solid balls. That image is wrong. An electron does not sit in one fixed place. It exists as probability, not as position, until it interacts. Interaction defines reality, not isolated existence. This is uncomfortable, because your brain expects solidity. Your brain evolved for survival, not for atomic accuracy. At quantum scale, things are not solid. They are excitations in fields. Fields are continuous structures. Particles are events inside fields. Reality is activity, not objects. This changes language. Instead of saying things, physics says processes. The universe is not made of stuff. It is made of interactions. Even empty space is not empty. It fluctuates. Particles appear and disappear. Momentarily, continuously. Restlessness is fundamental. Stillness is illusion. Now consider time. You believe time flows from past to future. You feel it. Physics questions that feeling. Relativity shows there is no universal now. Two observers moving differently disagree on simultaneity. What is present for you may not be present for someone moving fast. The present is relative, not absolute. That alone dissolves intuitive time. Then thermodynamics adds another layer. Heat moves from hot to cold. That direction gives us the arrow of time. But that direction is statistical, not absolute law. It is more probable for disorder to increase. So we experience forward time because of probability, not because of cosmic preference. Time, as you feel it, emerges from statistics, not from a ticking universal clock. This is destabilizing, but it is precise. Black holes make it deeper. Stephen Hawking showed black holes emit heat. That connects gravity, quantum mechanics, and thermodynamics. Three frameworks, one phenomenon. Black holes are not just cosmic voids. They radiate, they evaporate. Even the most extreme objects are not eternal. Nothing fundamental is permanent. Now step back. General relativity describes curved space-time. Quantum mechanics describes probabilistic fields. They both work perfectly in their domains, but they contradict each other at deep levels. That contradiction is unresolved. This is important because physics admits incompleteness. It does not pretend final truth. It presents best models, subject to revision. That is intellectual discipline, not weakness. Now we go further. Some physicists propose loop quantum gravity. It suggests space itself is granular, not continuous, tiny discrete units, like pixels. Space would then be composed of fundamental quanta. Time would emerge from their relations, not flow independently. Reality becomes relational, not absolute. Existence becomes interaction, not isolated identity. This aligns with a pattern from gravity, from quantum mechanics, from thermodynamics, from black holes. The world seems less about objects, more about relationships. That is the deeper shift. Your intuition tells you that objects exist independently. Physics suggests existence is interaction. Nothing stands alone. Everything is relational, even you. Your perception of reality is constructed from limited sensory data, filtered through evolutionary bias. Physics extends perception, using mathematics, using experiment, using instruments. It corrects instinct, not to remove meaning, but to refine understanding. This creates a psychological adjustment. Certainty reduces, curiosity increases, dogma weakens, precision strengthens. When you understand this, your speech changes. You stop saying, "This is reality." You start saying, "This is our best model." That is not insecurity. That is maturity. You recognize that knowledge evolves. Einstein.